Welcome on in. Scorpio sun. Oops, my bad. Scorpio sun, opposite axis, Taurus. Okay, this is still general. We are going to see what story or whose story wants to come forward. We're going to see whose fire can be ignited this evening, this afternoon, this morning, whenever it is that you're coming to this message. I am Christelle, the Earth and Hollow. Thank you for coming. I truly appreciate you. You do have to allow a moment to see if my messages resonate or can be of use for you. Also, all that jazz, all the YouTube street jazz, thank you to all of my new subscribers for being here. It is a pleasure to have you here in the house with Christelle. For those of you that do not know, I am Christelle, the Earth and Hollow. However, I do embody Mama Soul Lily and Grandma Spider that are integrating into the energy of Spider Lily, like the flower. So we're going to get a general message. I'm not trying to be here all day. This is something you may need to know, which you may need to pay attention to. This can be, remember, anything that is on the inside of you. This is something that can also be on the outside of you. My Scorpio Taurus, I'll also suggest that you check within your fixed cross, your other opposing energy that helps you to harmonize and collaborate, which will be Aquarius, Leo. Scorpio, yeah, it's Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, right? So it's Aquarius, Leo. Okay, that is how you utilize my messages to correspond to better understand your spiritual science that is within your birth chart, or what they may call your natal chart, birth chart, natal chart, birth chart. I call it spiritual science. Okay, your spiritual blueprint, the planets at the time that you were born. Anywho, enough of that jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and see what wants to come forward for you. Whose story? What is coming forward? Supreme, creative source, ancient of the ancient ancestors, in the higher realms of our greatest good. What is it that we, the collective individuals, and the energy of Scorpio, Taurus, need to see at this time? The empty well, time to replenish. It seems like it's time for you to be able to take care of yourself. Something within your body is empty, is hollow, okay? It feels like you may be needing, or there may be energy that wants to channel, or your intuition, your inner knowing, your inner compass wants to communicate to you somehow. But it's like you have to take the time to be still enough to actually empty your cup. So let's get a little bit more on this. Oh, what's going on with the cards? What's going on with the cards, y'all? Don't want me to use this deck? Don't want me to use this deck. Hold up. But, yeah. A moment for me, a second for you. I forgot to take a sip of my water. Oopsie daisy. Did they tell you that I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections, my interruptions too? That I come with all parts of me, my light, my dark, my inner child, my soul. Okay. Anywho, Scorpio Taurus. Let's see what's going on with this well. Let's see what's going on inside of this internal part of you, the inner part of your body. Two cards I heard. One from here and, okay. What is this empty well that we need to see? This deck is so huge. Other workers, other consultants and things of that nature. If you are a reader, you know that the Enchanted Yeah, the Enchanted Tarot is a very big deck. It is so difficult to get your hands around this sucker, okay? We have the Page of Cups, which is about your psychic abilities, about your innate abilities, okay? Look at this creation, this creativity, this imagination, the willingness to explore. So that's what's missing. The inner child energy, wanting to explore, wanting you to explore, because that's the part of your happy discovery of leaves. I'm seeing someone with a piece of paper and with the leaf and putting the leaf underneath the bottom and taking a crayon or something and a pencil and scratching it over like that. Then I'm also seeing someone that's out in nature and they're encapsulating it inside of some type of frame. But I'm also seeing it to where it's becoming a collective type of thing. As if over time someone here may have froze in time flowers, ladybugs, you know, butterflies, dragonflies, like you preserve them in some type of thing, and you used to do this on a regular basis. There's some type of very creative thing that you used to do that connected you into earth, that also gave you a sense of relief, recharge, and recovery. So there's something within you that the inner child holds the piece of information that you need to fill your emotions, to fill your well, to fill you back up with the information again. The information being the imagination, the creativity. It's like there was a disconnection somewhere with my Scorpio, yeah, and the Empress, yeah. There's a strong need for nourishment here in this energy. Time to replenish. Remember, the empty well. Some of you, your earth-born day, your soul-born day may be 11/16. Some of you may have also a life path number 1 or a life path number 6 or a life path number 7. The Empress has a point because there's something within love. Y'all still, there's go into these, that's right. Because there's something deep within the inner child. What's hurting? The story. What's hurting? What part? We're going into the healing bones to see what body parts would like to come out that may be affected, that will also connect you into the medical astrology. This is, yeah, the medical astrology, where you can see which zodiac rules that specific area in the body. I'm not fully all-rounded just yet. I'm still in the process of learning the different body parts. So if something comes forward that I identify that I've already learned, then yeah, sure, I'll elaborate. But other than that, if I don't say anything, do your own research, okay? See how that may connect to what you got going on with you if you, by any chance, have a resonance here, okay? Okay. Oof, I gotta turn my fan back on. I had turned it off because it was noisy, but I'm down to that frankincense, and she gets noisy. But, okay, Scorpio. Scorpio Taurus axis. What is it of the healing bones of their body that you need them to see at this time, to pay more attention to? The chest, the heart. Damn. I'll be damned. The chest. We have the lungs here, and then we have the chest here. I heard receptivity, emotional acceptance, receptivity, not running away. There's something here that the collective is running away from. It says pride, express how you really feel, protection, sadness, in your power. So some of you can have a moment where your chest is feeling tightened. There can be a little bit of anxiety. because it's almost as if this empty well, it's almost like the empty well at the time of when you may feel anxiety or like your chest is getting tightened. This is trying to protect you, to open your eyes, to say, hey, let's bring a little bit of whatever the situation going on at the time that you may be having this experience. This is the time when the empty well, when your highest good, I didn't say that right, your highest self, your inner child, you know, source, divine, spirit, your ancestors, your guides are trying to get you to bring something playful into that situation. Bring some type of creative twist into whatever you may have going on in your life at that time that can cause that chest restriction. What information, I'm hearing also pay attention to what information may be channeling through with an idea or to move forward, but you resist. And then when you go and resist, is the tightening happening then, or is it feeling like someone just thrust you in your back? Pride. Express how you really feel. Is that not what that child is doing? Those children? They're expressing what they really feel. They're not stepping back. They're not holding back. They're taking every medium, every access, every tool, every piece of supply to create something within their mind, of their imagination. They even have their imaginary friends within the elementals that is also there encouraging them. Okay, well. So at this time, it seems like you're avoiding nurturing and taking care of yourself at this time, Scorpio Sun's opposite axis of Taurus. There's something that of value. There's something of value that you need to replace, it seems. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to let you know that there's something that's empty inside of you. There's some sense of sadness that you feel inside of you. There's maybe even a power struggle because a part of you is still conformed within the way of the world of the matrix and how they say that we're supposed to live and how we're supposed to do things and how we're supposed to earn our money and earn our keep. But something inside you keeps nudging on your heart to go and pursue your creative endeavors in coming up with your own inventions, your own ideas, your own revenue. Okay? Because the chest and the lungs, isn't the lungs and the chest? And what to say? Breather, taking in, letting go, activity, fresh, airing differences, holding on. Need some fresh air to air out the differences. Okay? Nature, connect with nature, expand your lungs. This is also bringing in for here that some of my Scorpio Tauruses here, you may need to do some breathing exercises. My suggestion to begin to learn how to first do the fundamental parts of learning to breathe. Don't sit up. Yes, you're breathing now. Yes, I get it. I truly get it. Well, Christelle, I'm here listening to you and I'm breathing at this time. Yes, we are. But at this time, we're breathing shallow. We're not breathing deep into the well. We're breathing shallowly into the well, into the chest, into the lungs, into the heart. So, to really start to learn to breathe, my suggestion for whoever is here at this moment, thank you for being here if you made it at 14 minutes and going on 15. But what you want to do, and how I instruct, lay on your back. Take your hand and put it over your diaphragm. Inhale through your nose. Fill up your belly. Feel your stomach fill from the diaphragm, like the balloon. Then exhale. Allow yourself to feel the hand go down. Repeat the process. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Learn the rhythm laying down first to get acquainted with how the belly expands, how the diaphragm expands when it gets air, okay? And then you move forward to sitting up and learning to breathe. There's different breathing techniques that are out there, okay? You can go on Google, online, whatever, and learn them. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up in my email, you know, put breathing session or whatever. Let me know, whatever, okay? But anywho, you need to practice on working on breathing, opening up your lungs. Because I feel like opening up your lungs is going to open your channels up for you to be able to receive the creative niches, ideas that you're needing at this time within an area of your life that's not feeling satisfied. But let's get something that you can, that's here to support you, I heard. And then I'm out of here. What is the support for my school? Oh, it went in my lap. Tender loving care? Yeah. Anything that usually falls in my lap is deep, tender loving, nurturing. Oh, she did come out. The mother, the nurturer, the provider, right? The empress. Yeah. You need motherly love. Revelation. There's your axis. Your balancing, collaborating energy of Scorpio, Taurus is Aquarius, Leo. Do make sure that you go and check out the Aquarius, Leo message. It will be some time for me to get on that because I'm working between the lunar nodes, working with the lunar nodes and South Node energy, as well as the dreams and different things, and this as well for the general collective of the zodiacs. So revolution, yeah, there's a strong need for you to rebel against the standard norms, rebel against the things that tighten your chest, okay? Because it's time for you to resolve, okay? It's time for you to resolve and to feel full again. I know the space of feeling empty, and that's not a pretty place. And sometimes we can fall temporarily in that mindset, but we have to be willing to endure and be determined to pick up those crayons and things again to actually get what it is that fulfills us or calms us. I lost that thought. That's because I should be gone from here by now. But anywho, till then. Oh, I keep always doing that. Not till then, okay? I'm a earth body too, okay? The earthened hollow, okay? Look, I have an ego too. It comes with me, okay? But anywho, I have many playlists. Do go to my channel page and check out the playlist. I have the Dreamscape Space Chronicles. I have the Ancestral Wisdom. I have the Lunar Nodes of the Zodiac signs. I have Gardening for Life, as well as Mother Hubbard's point of view of food preservation. So yeah, so you know, you can go check out some of those things and stuff too while you wait around for, you know, Aquarius Leo to come out, which won't be too long. However, my beautiful souls, I am Christelle, the Earthen Hollow, the Rambling Fool. Ciao. this rambling fool is just totally a rambling fool, okay? Because I forgot they wanted me to give you a sacred symbol, not the angel. Okay, they wanted me to give you a sacred symbol. I forgot, y'all. Look, I told you I'm an earth body too, okay? Shoot, my ego still be trying to run from the camera. My ego still trying to deal with this camera. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though I've been on the camera on YouTube for 2.5 years, but this is my second video. However, I still got to deal with that sucker. Okay? Let's get that sacred symbol. And that word that goes with that sacred symbol. Let's see. Supreme Creative Source. Okay, you flipped over. Sounds good. What we got? Spiritual cleansing. That's that time for replenishing. That's that Page of Cups, y'all. Clear your chest. Whatever's making your chest tight. Whatever's creating a level of anxiety. Whatever's making you feel like you sad. Whatever's robbing and taking your feelings. Even if it's yourself. It's time for you to deal with it. It's time for you to cleanse it. And that's all that I have. Ciao. For real this time.